When he brought her to the house, didn't he say somebody else was going out with her? This is the mother. Yes, if not longer, right? Tell him what you think.
What do I think? I don't think he's a man. I don't think he deserves to have you or Jennifer. Neither one of y'all. Y'all are better than he is. Yeah, he's not a man. What he's done is wrong. He don't take care of nobody but himself and his car stereo.
Tony, what do you have to say for yourself? I'm not hearing anything. I'm not hearing an explanation. Did your parents bring you up this way?
No, they didn't bring me up this way. They brought me, if I mess up, take care of my problems.
Then take care of it.
But, Tony, what do you mean if you mess up, take care of your problems? This is more than messing up. This is the lives of babies. This is not messing up. This is not something you alone are paying the price for. If it's you messing up and you pay the price, that's one thing. There are 3 children involved who will pay the price. Did you ever think about them? Did you think about the 2 women? What did you think you were going to get away with?
Nothing. I knew I was going to get busted one day.
Well, this is the day, Tony. What did you think would happen? In your mind, you're with her, you love her, you have a child together, you get her pregnant. What did you think? And then you go and start an affair with a child who's 16. What did you think? That's statutory rape. Well, we contacted the wife, Yolanda, and she said she and Tony had a baby boy, and they bought a new house. She says she hasn't had any contact with Jennifer since the show. Jennifer, of course, being pregnant, has tried to contact Tony. He won't speak to her. Number 7 on the list of top 10 is Brian from the show Cheaters, Liars, Take the Test. Brian's pregnant fiancée, Pamela, brought him to the show 6 days before the wedding. Pamela wanted Brian to take a lie detector test because 6 days before the wedding, she suspected he was cheating on her with 17-year-old Jasmine. Watch what happened on that show. This is Pamela. Are you excited?
No.
You're not excited? Why?
Why? Because I have a feeling that he's cheating on me, and it's time to find out.
If he's cheating a few days before a wedding?
He's been cheating for 2 years, I have a feeling.
What gives you this feeling?
There's condoms missing. He's disappearing from the house. He's waiting till I'm going to sleep at night. He's sneaking off to make phone calls, and I did get a phone call from a young woman who's calling and hanging up on me.
Pamela has brought you here because she thinks you're having an affair with Jasmine, who's 17 years old. Are you cheating on your wife?
No, I'm not.
I'm not.
She has told him in my car, he would go pick her up, that she'd like to, wouldn't it be great to have sex in your girlfriend's car? And he's still running around with her and hanging out with her. If he loves me, why is he still hanging around with a little slut that does that?
Jasmine, are you having any kind of an affair with Brian?
No, I'm not.
She calls him up, please come over, I need to see you, I need to see you. She pins him up against the wall and lip locks him the minute he walks in the door. And he still goes over and sees her.
How can you boo at me when you haven't even heard my story? That's not fair.
All right, let's hear it.
That's not fair. That's not fair.
She's right.
What's not fair? That you're 17-year-old little slut trying to get in between my marriage?
Brian's always told me, oh, you know, if you'll be mine, you know, I'll dump my girlfriend for you. And wait. And I don't want to be with him. I have my own life. I'm going to college. I don't want to be with him. He's not my type.
If you don't want to be with him, what are you doing? Using him? Calling him for rides? You're using little slut then.
You're still hanging out with little kids, high school kids. What are you doing having a child?
It wasn't planned.
It wasn't planned.
Then why
Don't you know how to not plan a child?
Yes, I do.
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. He does not know what it means to use a rubber. But yet rubbers are missing from our home that we don't even use.
Whatever. I told you I give them away to my friends.
You give them away to who you're
Tell me what you want me to find out.
I want a lie detector test. I want the truth right now.
The first and one of the main issues, but not the most important, was whether he'd had sex or sexual contact with Yasmin. He has not had any kind of sexual contact with her beyond the kissing. The questions of sneaking out of the house on other occasions to meet women and having sexual contact with women other than Pamela, he failed the test. He did not do well at all.
Not true. Not true. That is not true. That is not true.
You're a liar, and you always have been, you dog.
So, Pamela, 6 days before the wedding, felt he may be cheating. She had the right idea, the wrong girl, obviously, because, yes, he was cheating. We have contacted Pamela. She has not had the baby yet. She and Brian are not married. They have postponed the wedding. She says she's going to wait until she can trust him. And in the year 3049, number 6 on Sally's Top 10 Notorious Bad Boys Countdown is John. From the show I Need to Know If You're Cheating. John was on the show with his wife Connie and his ex-girlfriend LaDonna. Connie wanted to find out if John was cheating on her with the ex-girlfriend. Watch this. You've been engaged to John for 2.5 years and you have 2 children together. Okay. Tell me what the problem is.
Well, so the problem is we've been together and we had split up.
For how long?
For about a couple of months. And then we got back together, and she calls, says they had intercourse, she pages.
When you tell him that this woman is calling, what does he say? He must know she's calling. She must be calling him.
He gets angry.
Right. At you or at her?
He gets angry at me.
Do you think he's still seeing her? Is that what I'm getting from you?
Honestly, yeah.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
Kevin, would you bring him out, please?
Very much. I'm not cheating. I swear to God, I'm not. You know that.
Were you seeing this woman when you were apart?
She was just a crutch for me while we were apart.
When you say a crutch, you mean somebody to confide
A shoulder to
in?
fall on.
Okay. Were you having an affair with her? Were you sleeping with her?
No.
You were not. When was the last time you had sex with John?
A week and a half ago. The day after I came back from Tennessee, a Tuesday morning, between 9:15 and 11:30, he was at my motel room. And he lived with me for 3.5 months. I have a lease with his name on it. I have phone bills that he ran up. I have pictures with him in my apartment.
You're so sure of what you're saying, right? Mm-hmm. Only one phone call to her house?
Only one phone call to her house.
Plus, you slept with him a week and a half ago, yep. plus. Can I get you to take a test?
I'll take one.
We did get a chance to test both parties involved here, so we were able to definitively come up with a result. In spite of the fact that LaDonna has worked as a prostitute, there's... In this particular case, we feel that she is entirely credible. She passed, he failed, they are having sex together.
If you're watching, Connie, we hope you dumped him and went out and found a man who'll treat you right, okay? we're not getting to the point where the guys are the worst of the worst. Take Eddie, for example. He came to the show with his wife, Sandra, and his brother's ex-girlfriend, Janice. Sandra was in tears because she suspected that Eddie and Janice were doing a thing there.